When you think of Ayr, you think of the beach. The holiday parks, Rabbieburns Cottage, the famous Ronaldo's ice cream shop, as well as the Wallace Tower and the Town Hall spire poking up over the coastal skyline. But do you ever think about what lies beneath? What's hidden underground? What dark and murky secrets lay hidden beneath the 275-foot spire? The Ayr Town Hall jail cells. When you see prisons in TV dramas, on the news, or even in real life, you always wonder what it's like to serve hard times, or what the circumstances are of someone's sentencing. But you never think of prisons that are hidden quite literally under your nose. And hell mend you if you ever got sentenced to time down in here. To better understand the jail cells and the town hall itself, we need to go a little bit further back in history than expected, by about 600 years. In 1427, the old toll booth was erected at Ayr's former Market Cross, before town officials decided on building a newer toll booth at Ayr's Sandgate, known to locals as the High Toll Booth, in 1575. The old toll booth stood standing until its demolition in 1810, a fate the High Toll Booth would suffer around 15 years later. From 1809 until 1820, all executions were performed at the High Toll Booth, with Ayr's first, last and only triple execution occurring here in 1817, alongside it also being the first, last and only execution in Ayr of a woman. Upon the demolition of the High Toll Booth, town officials decided on a new municipal building, the Town Hall. The building was completed and opened on the 15th of October 1830, costing £9,965, which, adjusted for inflation, would cost just over £1.4 million in today's money. Before that, all the county buildings were over in Wellington Square, a mere 5-minute walk away. Architect Thomas Hamilton designed the buildings in the neoclassical style that Italy, France and Germany popularised in the mid-18th century. The building was originally rectangular in design and had 2 floors, with function rooms on the upper level and shops on the ground floor, taking up only 3 building units and staying that way until the late 1870s. In 1878, work began on expanding the town hall, taking up 8 extra building units and moving all county authority buildings from Wellington Square to the new town hall. This coincided with the envelopment of Newton on Ayr as part of the Ayr Councilship. The council hired notable Glaswegian architect James Sellers to design the High Street extension to the town hall, designing it in a way that mimicked Hamilton's original work. The new units were where the Ayr Borough Constabulary, which was established in 1850, conducted police business until 1969, and the constabulary was moved to the now former police station on King Street in 1975. The town hall served as the official council building for the Royal Borough of Ayr until 1975, when the Kyle and Carrick constituency was formed. Then, in 1996, the constituency was abolished in favour of the current South Ayrshire Council, and all county buildings were moved over to Wellington Square again. When the extension was completed, the town hall was reopened on the 2nd of September 1881 by John Hamilton Dalrymple, the 10th Earl of Stair, the Lord Lieutenant of Ayr, and descendant of the Master of Stair John Dalrymple, the former disgraced Secretary of Scotland, who sold out the Clan MacDonald in 1695 in what will become known as the Glencoe Massacre. The Ayr Advertiser newspaper ran the story in the edition the day before the grand reopening. The police department, which has been occupied for some time, is entered from the lane off New Bridge Street and is most complete and perfect in its arrangements, having received the approval of the Home Secretary before it was proceeded with. The accommodation comprises a magistrates' court hall, 34 foot long by 20 foot wide, a magistrates' room, and a room for the captain of police with the usual guardroom, booking office, etc. The cells for prisoners, 21 in number, are constructed of the most approved principles as regards lighting, ventilation, heating and sanitary appliances, and are fireproof throughout. So, that means that the cells were built during that reconstruction phase, but we can't pinpoint when exactly during that 3-year extension period that the cells were started and finished, and that includes the magistrates' court upstairs. They mainly dealt with petty theft, public drunkenness, and other small offences, which usually resulted in a small fine coupled with a slap on the wrist. If you were really naughty, you went to the Sheriff's Court. The Magistrates' Court could impose prison sentences, but they would be carried out over at Ayr Town Prison until the prison was closed and demolished in 1930.
Mr. Kevin, you're under arrest.
What? It was a succulent Chinese meal, I have rights! You have been brought before the court today for not contributing to TV Ayrshire. I hereby sentence you to donate to us by buying us a coffee, that's KO-FI, for as little as a one-off donation of £3, or however much you wish to donate for however long you wish to do so. These donations help us keep our kit store up to date and helps us progress. And if you don't, you'll be sent to the cells. This court and this advert is adjourned. The cells flooded in 1897 when the roof of the town hall's concert hall caught fire due to the soot in the police station's fireplace chimney combusting and catching the roof. The Ayr Fire Service managed to prevent the spread of the fire, but the water seeped through the flooring and went down to the jail, causing it to flood. The only 2 inmates in the jail had been released the day before on bail, so no prisoners were in the cells during the flooding. The repairs to the roof didn't take place for another 4 years, and the rebuild was completed in 1904. The jail cells were simply drained, and the constabulary continued as normal. I'm currently sitting inside one of the 21 jail cells here at the town hall, and for the love of God, do not give me a guitar or I'll turn into Johnny Cash. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, the cells were vacated in 1969. That's because in 1968, the Ayr and Kilmarnock boroughs amalgamated before joining the Strathclyde police conglomerate in 1975. With that amalgamation, things moved over to the now defunct police station on King Street. And for 27 years, these cells were used as storage for Ayrshire archives until they got their own building in 1996. Due to the legal reformations occurring at the time, the Magistrates' Court upstairs was no longer necessary, but it was kept alongside these jail cells to preserve local history. 4 of the cells are now generator rooms, but they all still harbour the air of times past. And this one in particular harbours more than the rest of them. In this cell, we have old signs for the streets of Ayr, Newton-on-Ayr, Prestwick and Moncton. Although the street names haven't changed, the jail cells truly are a museum to old Ayr. Today, the cells remain a relic of the past, a dark and archaic reminder of the consequences of Victorian civil disturbance. The courtroom and the jail cells are a fun experience, and it'd be great to see them reopened to the public as an attraction, as well as students wanting to learn local history. You could even imagine them putting on a mock trial upstairs as part of their modern studies classes, or indeed as a zone on the Crystal Maze. It'd be great to just lock up all the annoying kids and throw away the keys to get peace and quiet. I'm not sure how legal that is though. But nonetheless, I'm Josh Kennevan, and this has been Hidden Ayrshire. We must give a very special thank you to South Ayrshire Council and the staff at the Town Hall for their kindness and warmth in letting us make this episode and granting us access to this facility. We must also thank Tom Barclay and Carnegie Library for the parts they played in their contributions to the episode. Remember to like, share and subscribe for more content from the Ayrshire Film Company and TV Ayrshire, including more episodes of Hidden Ayrshire, sports coverage and news from up and down the Ayrshire coast. Let us know if you've ever been locked up in the Town Hall jail cells, and tell us what crimes you were sent away for. Thanks for watching.